What's up, everybody, and welcome back to our channel. As you can see, it's just me and Taylor today. She's currently sleeping. She was so fussy before I was trying to start this video, but I'm gonna put her down in a second. I'm gonna let y'all see her. She might start crying. It'd be better if she was up. Oh, okay, but she sleeps, so she may wake up. But Chris, he's here, but this is like a mommy topic, so we don't need him in here. He won't have much to say. I'm gonna be doing all the talking anyway. So I know we haven't posted in a while. Last video was our labor and delivery vlog, and I've been wanting to post, you guys, but I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't post a lot. But we're gonna refresh and start now because I want to document every little part of her life. So today I just want to talk about postpartum, what's been going on, and talk about my breastfeeding journey thus far. But let's backtrack a little bit to when we was discharged from the hospital. I'm going to talk about Taylor. Taylor is 8 weeks. Her 2-month birthday is this Friday. So that's another video within itself. Her doctor's appointment is Monday. So I'll let you know all about what's been going on with her as a baby in the next video. But right now, we're just going to talk about, the other stuff. So basically, when we first got home from the hospital, we were literally like walking out. I was very, very like anxious and nervous leaving the hospital because like once you leave the hospital, it's like you're definitely on your own now. Like no more nurses, no doctors, just you and the baby and your family, and your husband or whoever. So I was very like nervous leaving, but I was excited because the beds are not comfortable at all. So as we were getting out of the car, walking into the house, I was in legit tears, crying. Like it wasn't like happy or sad tears. Your hormones are everywhere. Like after you have a very like emotional or whatever. So I was just like crying because I just couldn't believe we were like bringing home my daughter finally after all this time. So it was so overwhelming. So it's all beautiful and bliss for a second. But I would tell you those first couple weeks were a test because like I said, I'm a first-time mom. We're first-time parents all together. So some of my family members suggested like go stay with your mom, y'all have extra help, but I was really ready to be at home in my own space and all her stuff is here. It's just better if everybody comes to me. And I didn't want to like be a burden, even though I know my parents would be there for me without a doubt, but I didn't want to like be a burden, going back to my mom's house, my parents' house. But anyway, so first couple nights with the newborn was very, 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 very challenging because I would get like during the day was fine because you have a lot of guests, family, friends are coming over to see you and the new baby. So like you're able to get some stuff done, but like once everybody's gone home and the nighttime comes, it's a whole different ball game that I was not prepared for. First of all, like it's always a lack of sleep. That's number one. And it's like I would try to sleep when she slept, but it's like I couldn't because I would always be like staring at her. Like I'd be trying to make sure she's okay. Like because my biggest fear, I didn't want to say biggest fear. I shouldn't have even said that. But I'm just scared of like, after you read the different things about a newborn and everything, I'm scared of like SIDS and everything. That really scares me because I don't want to talk about it no further than that. So it's like she would have a hard time sleeping throughout the night, of course, because they're adjusting, which is new, and newborns like to be up under you. So like we started co-sleeping. Me and my husband started co-sleeping with her because I didn't want her all the way. Well, not all the way. Her bassinet is in our room, but I didn't want her in the bassinet because I would have to keep getting up, and plus I couldn't really keep a good eye on her. So my aunt had brought us the thing that sits in front of the bed like a DockATot type of thing. It's not a DockATot, but you know what I mean, the co-sleeper thing. And we used that for the first couple nights or whatever, but it started getting in the way, to be honest. Started getting in the way. So we would kind of like cup her and cuddle with her. Well, mainly me, because I just felt better if she was like on me. And that's the only way she actually slept long enough, is when she's like under us or whatever. And it did get a little aggravating because your arm would get restless, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So with that being, after that, like let me see. So yeah, lack of sleep, I just wasn't prepared for. She keep getting up, and then when she was asleep, I'm still like staring at her. So yeah, my favorite part was when Chris would get up at like 6 or 7 a.m. and take her out the room, and they'll go in like the living room and the recliner, and they'll fall back asleep up there. And I was like, I was looking forward to that every night, every day, because like I know once if it took for him to take her out the room and they go sleep somewhere else for me to actually get some sleep. So that was like the best part. But I am breastfeeding. So she had formula once in the hospital, and that's because we had she was like her second day is when because she latched good the first day. That was a good latch. And then the second day, she wasn't latching pretty well. And I think she just didn't feel good because she kept like spitting up like a lot of fluid. Like she was laying down in the, what is the word? The thing they lay in the hospital. That. She was laying in the little bin. Call it the bin. She was laying in that. And my dad just happened to pick her up, to hold her. And she like spit out a whole bunch of like fluid, and it's like kind of brown and icky. So I wasn't sure what that was, but they said it was okay. So she wasn't latching good. Like the second day I had breakfast and then I ate lunch, and she still haven't ate because she wouldn't latch. And I was really, wanting to breastfeed. So after, and the lactation consultant kept coming in, and it just wasn't a good latch. And she finally got it. I latch her now, but then at the hospital, it took a minute. So after that, I was feeling bad because I hadn't ate 2 meals and my baby still haven't ate since the night before. So I was like, you know what? Please go get me some formula, just so I could feel better, so she can feel better, because I know she was probably hungry but wasn't getting much. When you first have your baby, it's colostrum's coming out, and so it's like thick. So I just want to make sure she was getting enough. And I still, deal with like if she's getting enough still now that I'm still currently breastfeeding. But overall, as far as postpartum wise at home, I've been adjusting. I love my baby to death, and she knows that. I know that. But it is very challenging. I'm learning new things every single day about her. So that's good. Gets me together. But so what works for me, she is now, since she had formula second in the hospital, we got home, she had another thing of formula and then like the third or fourth, let me see, the fourth or fifth day after her being born, my milk was coming in. Like I woke up that morning, and I felt like dripping. I was leaking, and I'm looking up at the ceiling like, what is that? Am my roof leaking? My ceiling leaking? But it was my boob. This little side joke. But so I was so happy when my milk started coming in, so I started pumping. I had an even flow pump, and then I called my insurance and I got me my dual Medela pump, which I love. I think it's right behind me, but I used the I'm gonna put her down because she's sleeping. She may start crying. Okay, but anyway, I use this pump. Little Medela, got 2. It's kind of bright. Let me see. There it is. Medela. And it comes with little cooler pack and all if you're on the go. Or whatever. Like, so she has been exclusively breastfed. Well, I still say exclusively because she hasn't had any formula since she was about 4 days old, which makes me feel so much better because she's almost 2 months, like I said, on Friday. And I'm surprised I made it this long just breastfeeding her. But I pump. My best pump sessions are early morning and late at night. Like during the day, I don't really get much. And I'll try to like pump. I try to pump 3 times a day. But that midday, besides the morning and the night, that midwind, I don't really get enough. And when I pump, I really depend. She's getting cranky. All right, I'll pick her back up. But like my right boob is my slacker boob, which I only get like 1, maybe 2 ounces, but really 1. Like I call my right boob my topper. It's like I get all my milk I can out my left breast, because on my left breast I can get like 4 ounces. I'll say 4 to 5 ounces every morning and night pump. And then like if I get 4 ounces out of it, my right boob is like my topper to make it to 5 ounces. If I get 4 ounces out of my left one, my right boob, I get the last ounce. So I depend on my left one, because if I go all day without pumping, like if I wake up in the morning, I have something to do and I have to leave, it gets engorged and everything, and it's not cute. Like you'll take off your bra and like one of your boobs are bigger than the other in general, but when you're engorged, it's like one is really big and one is slacking. But anyway, okay, girl, hold on, y'all. She got my hair. Anyway, so other than that, breastfeeding's been going good for me because it's working for now. People ask me, how long do you plan on breastfeeding? I really don't know. Like, honestly, I'm just doing it. It works. I'm not working right now. I'll be going back to work soon, so it may be a little different then. But I don't really pump. I don't have my fridge stocked up with like frozen milk. I ain't been doing it that much. But she is breastfed and she's bottle. She gets the bottle as well. So that works for me, because I have to go get my hair. I like to get my hair done, like get my nails done. So I don't have time for her to be on my breast all day. Stuff got to get done. So it's like when Chris is off, or Chris is at work and he gets off work and I can finally be free for a second, I'll have to leave the house, go to the store, whatever I have to do. I don't have to worry about, disrupting her and bringing her with me. If she's sleeping, he can easily feed her. And that's the bond they can have when, she's still breast milk. You just pump it out, So that's been going good. But the main thing at night that had me like forget breastfeeding was when she would be asleep. I would finally be asleep, and then she would wake up. My eyes be like, I'd be like gone, and then she gets up, and that's exhausting because I didn't know. First of all, let me back up. I'm talking all over the place. Let me back up. I do nothing about cluster feeding. Like I'm in like this breastfeeding support group, and that's when I started learning like, this is what, like, you learn so much stuff in like different support groups, and that's really what kept me going a little bit, and then seeing other people do it too. But I had no idea the growth spurt cluster feeding, when they're like eating like that. That's when I was like, oh, forget this, because that's exhausting. Like honestly, I don't see how women do it that have the baby that just only breast only. Y'all. Now I get jealous. I be giving Chris a side eye. He over there snoring and sleeping good, and I'm over here up with a baby latched on me all night. But thankfully, I made it through. I didn't give in, because like once I have my mind set on something, like if I say I want to breastfeed, I have my mind set on something, I want to accomplish it and keep going. I feel like I was giving up too soon, so I just made it through. Like, even though I'm not at work, this is my job now. Being a mom is my full-time, part-time, 24/7. I mean, like, this is my job now. So I just dealt with it, because at that point, it's not about me. It's about her. So whatever I have to do, I got to stay up late, get no sleep, make sure she's okay and she's content. Then that's just what I have to do. So other than that, that's what's been going on. So I'm trying to make sure I'm like, because I've been saying I need to make a video, and people have been asking, when are you going to make a video? So I'm trying to make sure in my little notes that I got everything. Oh, yeah. And then, like, I started to give up. It's like with breastfeeding, it's real easy. If you don't have any support, or you just give up easy. I mean, it's very easy to give up, because it takes a lot. When you could just, with formula, you could just go fix the bottle and just give it to them. You know what I'm saying? But with breastfeeding, you have to stop everything that you're doing. And then I haven't had to breastfeed in public yet. She's almost 2 months. I'm just gonna say she's 2 months. She'll be 2 months in like what, 4 days, 3 days. But I haven't had to breastfeed in public yet. And honestly, I know it's some women out there who like breastfeed in public. They don't care. Let somebody say something. Yeah, I'm not worried about what people think. It's just for me. Like, will I feel comfortable doing that? It's not about other people. You know what I'm saying? Just like, it's my first time. Like, you know, and I wish breastfeeding was more, I wish it was like more normalized, which it is. It's getting there. But anyway, I just haven't had to do, I haven't had done it yet. But then I see like, you know, people say, well, women, they do like the 2-shirt method. I guess you have like a shirt under this shirt, so you like won't see anything. But she's not used to being covered at home. If she was to wake up right now, I will stop this video and nurse her. I don't ever really give her a bottle, but I'm starting to do it now because I do have the sense of like, is she getting enough? Like, that's the number one thing women think. Like, that's why they don't do breastfeeding, because they're not sure if their baby is getting enough. And they always say, just keep latching your baby, relax, and nurse on. But for your mind, do what you think is best for you and your baby. Like, people will give you advice all day long, but at the end of the day, you can only do what works for you and your household. You know, what works for you, what your baby wants. So if, like, for example, Chris mainly, my husband, he mainly gives her a bottle. Like, if I'm out, or I'm not really never away from, like, if I run to the store for something, you know. But he gives her a bottle. Or like one day, like, I had a dentist appointment. I took her to my aunt's house, and you know, she would give her, that's why I pump milk. But I rarely give her a bottle, but sometimes I do have that, is she get enough? And then I mainly like to have her nurse overnight. What they call it, dream feeding? Is that what it's called? I don't know. But, you know, and sometimes babies don't always, you know, want to be latched for food. They just want to be comforted, and they just want to be close to you. And actually, I have been, now that's been about 2 months, I actually enjoy breastfeeding because it's a different bond. But another thing, like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to do it. I know it's recommended you do it for 6 months. Some people say, you know, at least don't get her nothing for the first 3 months. But we're going on a road trip soon, so that'll be a very first for me to see if I would have to supplement or not. Because honestly, it's the summertime and it's too hot to be doing no dang on 2-shirt method. It's too hot to have on any clothes, to be honest. But I haven't had to supplement yet. I'm not really against it. Like, if I have to, I have to. If I don't, then I don't. But like my process, like I said, I pump in the morning, I pump at night, and when I do, I put a label. I got little sticky notes in my nightstand. My nightstand's right here. I have sticky notes, and I'll write the day, the date, and the time, and I'll put it in the refrigerator. So that's how Chris, my husband, I don't know why I keep saying that, but that's what my husband. So if he needs a bottle, he'll use, you know, the oldest first. So like today is Tuesday, June 12th at 6:45. I put a bottle in there, you know. So and so on and so forth. So that's how we keep up with that. So right now I just do what works for me, and that works for me. For me to pump and bottle feed her. But now, like, as she's getting older, she's eating a lot more. Like, that's another thing. Like, they eat more as they get older. They eat more. So it's like, sometimes I may give her a bottle. Like, honestly, I did give her a bottle today, but that was the first time in a while. But I gave her a bottle just to see how much she's drinking. So it was a 5-ounce bottle, and she drank 4 ounces. So if I was to latch her, it's like, I know the milk comes out a little slower, but they can suck it stronger. But it's like, you honestly, you don't know how much they're getting when they're at least for me, I don't know how much she's getting once she's latched on. Overall, you guys, I actually enjoy breastfeeding. It's working for me now. I'm not saying anything can change any given moment, because there's been times I've been wanting to give up. But I don't give up because I'm set on it. And plus, breastfeeding is the healthiest for your baby. Mainly breastfeed because it's healthy for her. She's like, strong immune system, they say. Non-gassiness, I'm all for that. Then for me, breastfeeding is also beneficial to you moms if you want to lose weight, because it's been working for me, I think. Yeah, it's been working for me. So, they say breastfeeding helps you lose weight. I'm all for it because I'm all for losing weight. Because in total, let me get into that. I gained like a total of 35 pounds when I was pregnant. And, hold on, Taylor, I'm almost done. We're almost done. I gained a total of 35 pounds when I was pregnant. And after I had her, I dropped about 25 pounds. I'm only 15 pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight. I haven't started back working out yet, but I'm ready. I'm ready. So you guys, that's the end of our video. One last look at Taylor. You gonna see this? Uh-oh, your passy fell. You don't need it. You might need it. But yeah, so like I said, be looking out for her 2-month update video, which will be coming to you guys this Monday. And yes, if you want to see more mommy things, let me know. I'm open to do whatever. I actually enjoy doing these videos, like I said, because I want to document everything for my little bean. So we love y'all. Thank you all for supporting. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed.